The frustration is so real right now. I was 12 minutes into a video and it just stopped videoing for no reason. Okay, we're here. It is what it is. You're not gonna get a chipper start because I'm annoyed because that was going so well. Anyways, okay. We're here. It's happening. Look at the shirt. It says, be the person your pet thinks you are. Because honestly, some of your pets think you guys are wonderful and I question that. But it's okay, unconditional love, right? I also was supposed to have cute hair for this video for once. And then I rode with the windows down on the way home. Like, I have literally zero brain. So now my hair is a mess. That's okay. So this video is going to be about the funniest things, and I feel like this is going to be a multiple part video, but the funniest things said in lessons, whether it's when I've taught lessons to students, or I had some people send some stuff in about what they've said to their trainer or their trainer said to them. And so after you guys watch this video, if you want to send some more in, you definitely have to let me know which ones were your favorites. But if you want to send some more in, we could definitely make this a multiple part video. And I think that some of you really pay for like blatant torture. I really think so, because some of us are really sadistic in the way that we train. I mean, I know that I am. Like, the more I see you in pain, I'm all for it. I mean, obviously with my adult amateurs, not so much, but with the teenagers, like, you got it coming for you. It's happening. That's the best way to learn, sorry. So, sexual warning on this, because some of these are going to be a little much. So if you are, I don't even want to say under 18, because anyways, if you shouldn't be listening to this, turn it off. I'll leave that up to you. So the first one that somebody sent in that just, whoa, like blew my mind. Like, I think of death threats and pain. I mean, not actual death threats, but kind of death threats and pain when I'm being tough in a lesson, but never sexual stuff. But man, hilarious. Like, best thing I have seen in days, maybe even longer than that. So the first one was, apparently the boyfriend was there watching the lesson and the lesson wasn't going very well, and she said, I hope you don't ride your boyfriend like that. Yeah, I don't even have anything more to say to that. Another one was, one of my friends sent this in and said that her Irish trainer told her that's the safest thing that you'll have between your legs. I mean, bravo. That was such a good one. That was such a good one. I never would have thought of that. The next one is, it's just exactly like when I'm on top and grinding on my husband. So apparently she was trying to teach her how to use the hip motion. And yeah, I get it, that there are fine lines with that. I understand, but wow, that was like, to say that so direct, ma'am, I don't want to envision that. That just gave me a vision I did not want. Thankfully, my client did not say that, but just hearing about it was fantastic. We're gonna go through all the sexual ones first. Another one was, I guess the girl wasn't wearing gloves, and so her friend was like, oh, no gloves, and she's like, no, I don't usually wear them. And he said, or she, your hands are gonna get calloused, and I'm sure your boyfriend won't like that. Genius. Genius. That is hilarious. I'm telling you, bravo to these people coming up with this stuff. Okay, so now we're just gonna go through the regular ones. There's some death threats in here and things, but so this was a funny one. What are you looking for, a place to fall off? Because I swear, what are you guys looking at when you're looking on the ground? I have never been, like, that was never something that I had an issue with. I had issues with plenty of things, but that was not one of them. What are you looking for? Like, my trainer used to say, what are you looking for, money? Is there a $100 bill on the ground, that it's that important? But like, what are you looking for? A place to fall off? Are you just prepping? Like, where's the good spot I'm gonna pick? Another one said, this was from a friend, that she looked like Kermit riding a bike. I am scarred for the rest of forever. Anytime I now see somebody, apparently she used to round her shoulders a lot. The next time I see somebody rounding their shoulders, I'm going to think of Kermit the Frog riding a bike. That is the best vision I have ever had. And I guess for future, every time she would round her shoulders, the key word was Kermit. Amazing. I'm going to start using that. Another one was, how the hell did you manage to fall off? Honestly, guys, sometimes I really wonder. I have seen that where I'm going, what just happened? Like literally what just happened? How did you, I can't even feel bad for you. How are you on the ground right now? I'm sure we've all had those falls. I've had the falls before where it's like, I was here and then I was here. No idea what happened in between. I've said a few of these definitely plenty of times. Obviously you want to die. Sometimes there are just no other explanations than you just want to die. Like, I keep telling you not to do that. I keep telling you what's going to happen if you keep doing that, and you simply want to die. Say sorry to your horse. Yeah, plenty of times have said that, like, your horse deserves cookies and all the things in this good in this world, because that was just, you just need to apologize for your behavior today. Your horse doesn't suck, you just can't ride. Definitely said that. I'm sure some trainers have said that plenty of times. Like, promise it's not them, it's you. It's you. You just can't ride. Nope. I have had a client having so much trouble with their horse, and I get on, and it's not even because you professional or trainer or whatever, get on that horse and ride them on the buckle, and I'm like, it's you. You suck. Obviously, these are not things that get said to new riders or anything. These are our, our faithful people that just pay for torture. Another one was, I think you should go back to your other sports that you did before riding. That was said to me by my trainer. We were having a tough day that day, and he literally told me, like, he goes, what was it that you did before horses? Like ballet or something? And I was like, yeah, I danced. I was so innocent. I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, you should go back to that. Till this day, that's the funniest one I have ever heard. That was the best one ever. You should just go back to that. Oh, I used to say this one all the time. I will rip you off by your damn ponytail. Like, the girls would have the braids and stuff, because let's be honest, putting your hair up in a helmet, not safe, because then the helmet's not fit to your head. So the girls would always have their hair down, especially if you have long hair. So they'd have it in a braid. And sometimes I'm like, I'm literally going to come and grab you by the ponytail and rip you off your horse if you keep doing that. Like, stop. Oh, it's like you're asking for him to buck you off. Like, I would be in the middle of a lesson sometimes and be like, I have no explanation for what you're doing other than the fact that you just want him to either take off, rear, buck, or something. Like, you are literally begging for him to do it, because there's no other explanation unless you can give me one for why you are doing what you're doing. It sucks to suck. I say that in real life to anybody anyways. It's not even just horses, but sometimes it just sucks to suck. Like, oh, the no stirrups hurts? Sucks to suck. And that goes along with, if it doesn't hurt you, then I'm not happy. Yeah, like I said, I can be a little sadistic with things like that. Like, hey, no stirrups just sucks. And if you're not in pain and your legs are not burning, you're not doing it right. That's just it. Like, anybody who did their time with no stirrups and got good at it knows it just is gonna suck until it stops sucking. It's the only way to say it. This one was sent in, and this is just, you look like your monkey humping the saddle. What does a monkey humping a saddle look like? What does a monkey humping anything look like? I don't want to know that, but that was fantastic, but I don't want to know what that looked like. I don't know what it looks like, and I don't know what that person had to look like for somebody to say that. So, wow. Oh, yes, favorite. I'm going to break your pinky if you keep sticking your pinkies out. Guys, like, what is this? What is this? Are we having tea or something? Like, what is that? Pinky's in. Oh my goodness. If I don't break the pinky for you, you're going to break it, because when you fall off, you're going to get tangled in your reins, or you're going to just land straight on the pinky. Going to break your pinky. With elbows like that, you look like an airplane ready for flight. This, what is this? What is this? Chicken arms or like airplane. I don't know what you're trying to do, but this is not it. It's not it. No. This is a personal favorite that was sent in on the non-sexual side, because let's be real, all the sexual ones are just hilarious. I'm going to throw a rock at you. Yeah, sometimes violence is the answer, guys. Sometimes violence is the answer. Maybe if it hurts, they'll stop doing it. A student did a 5.5, so I guess they chipped out instead of a 5, and said to their trainer that you can take your 5 stride and shove it. Like, I would have left the building. Goodbye. Because my trainer would have murdered me. Any of my trainers would have murdered me for that. Like, whoa, I just would have kept galloping off into the sunset. That was a brave child. Oh, yes. Obviously, you pay me to stand here and look pretty, since you don't plan to listen to a single thing I said. Or you're hard of hearing or deaf or something. Because sometimes, and I know all my trainers feel me on this, you are standing there and you have repeated yourself 10,000 times. And it's like, they don't think we know what we're talking about. Like, what do you pay me for? Because I might as well just go sit and go have a snack, because, or just sit and I've done it. I've sat my butt in the middle of the ring and just stopped talking, because you're obviously paying me to just talk to a wall. I mean, not that I look very pretty when I'm standing there, because we all know what we look like at the end of the day when we're teaching lessons, but I'm going to tie your shoulders to his tail if you can't sit up for the love of God. Yep, that is a me thing. That is me. I don't know if anybody else has said that or thought of it, but if it weren't a safety risk, I definitely have wanted to tie some people to the tail and be like, yeah, and every time he flicks his tail, it's going to pull you backwards, and you're going to feel what his mouth feels like every time you're flopping all over the place. Sit up. Jesus. When someone keeps leaning at the jump, I used to say, it's like you have no intentions of making it to the other side of the jump on your horse. Like, you intend for him to either not go over the jump, or you intend for him to get to the other side, but not you. Like, with the way that you're leaning and the way that you are not staying deep in your heels and all the above that we have worked on a million times, you don't have an intention of getting to the other side. Just whee, up in the air and land where we land. This is a good one. It's funny, but I kind of really like it, that sometimes you have to start as a train wreck and build from there. I mean, it's true. You know, we don't all look that pretty when we start out. I mean, most of us don't. Some of us have more natural talent than others, but that was a good one. Funny, but good. Oh, I just passed by one of the sexual ones again. It was just hilarious. This one was funny, and she even sent in a picture of her horse, and apparently she was struggling in her lesson, and the trainer got on and was like, holy shit, your horse rides like a goddamn freight train. That was amazing. I've definitely compared a horse to a freight train before, but that was just, oh, I don't know if you guys are getting as much of a laugh out of these as I am, but that one was fantastic. Okay, so then apparently someone offered to trade yoga lessons for riding lessons on her $60,000 horse. Like, even on your $10,000 horse, like, what? I'm going to have to make a video of the craziest things ever said to me and requested by either horse people and non-horse people, because that one would go in that video, but I had to share that one. And apparently the trainer was like, yeah, I would rather give you free lessons than do yoga. I personally like yoga, but I know how people feel about it, that it's like more boring than watching paint dry. I understand. And the last one for today is, I think you should take up piano with those hands since you can't seem to put your thumbs up. Go away. That is me, yours truly. I used to say that. I still say that to Maytal, because, like, with the hands, not hands, hands. Wow. Just might as well take up piano, since this is apparently the only place that you want to be, or take up typing or something. Not horses. Definitely should quit. Kidding, love you, but yeah. So if you guys, this one's gonna stay short. If you guys have anything to add in, please send them in. I enjoyed these so much. You have to tell me which one was your favorite. I definitely have quite a few personal favorites, but this was fun. So I might be making another video tonight, but we might just leave it at that. So hope you enjoy.